Namo Namaha. Buddhiryasya balam tasya. This is the verse in Panchatantra. Before hearing the story of this particular verse, there is another story that needs to be told. Once upon a time, there was a king called Sudarshan who had three sons. He was brave, powerful, and wise king. He was excellent politician and diplomat, but unlike him, his three sons were all dullards. They weren't aware of any such skill, and king used to worry all the time about his successors. So he finally decides to approach his ministers for counsel. As usual, ministers came up with all sort of suggestions. Among all the suggestions, king found only one suggestion useful and interesting. It was his favorite minister Sumati who suggested the name of Vishnu Sharma because he felt that usual way of teaching is not going to help the princess and only Vishnu Sharma can be that man to do it in a different way. Vishnu Sharma was invited to the court. King Sudarshan offered him 100 land grants if he could teach the princess. 100 land grants? Yes, because for the king it was the matter of its succession. But guess what? Vishnu Sharma declined the promised award. What he said was very interesting. He said that it is not money or land that can buy his knowledge, but his knowledge is fulfilled only when the subjects of the kingdom get right successors. Isn't it great? I mean, isn't it right? The flourishment or advancement of the kingdom lies in the hands of future princes becoming wise and not really in people becoming rich. Vishnu Sharma chose the good of people over good of self. He further promised king that he will make princess wise within 6 months. And he did that. How did he do it? Well, he told them animal fables, one weaving into another, that imparted to them the wisdom they required to succeed their father. Adopting stories that had been told for 1,000 years in India, Panchatantra was composed into an entertaining 5-part work to communicate the essence of diplomacy, relationships, politics, and administration to the princes. The Panchatantra is a series of metaphorical animal fables, in many of which animals carry human virtues and vices. Its narrative illustrates the central Hindu principles of Neeti. What is Neeti? It's little hard to translate it in English with its inherent meaning, but roughly it means prudent worldly conduct or the wise conduct of life. Apart from a short introduction, it consists of 5 parts. Each part contains a main story called the frame story, which in turn contains several embedded stories as one character narrates a story to another. Often, these stories contain further embedded stories. So, the stories operate like succession, that is, one narrative opening within another, sometimes 3 or 4. Besides the stories, the characters also quote various epigrammatic verses to make their point. So first part deals with how kings lose their friends. Second deals with how kings should win friends for them. Third deals with the topics war and peace. Fourth deals with what kings should do if they lose what they gained. And fifth part deals with how the actions of the king should be. Interesting, right? These parts cover all the knowledge regarding diplomacy, relationships, politics, and administration, and most importantly, in an entertaining and interesting way. Now, let's talk about the main verse of today, Buddhiryasya Balam Tasya. And for that, you have to hear the story. Another story. Once upon a time, a greedy lion was killing all the animals and eating them. The animals made an agreement with the lion. They promised to send him one animal a day to eat if he would promise not to kill any of the other animals. The lion agreed. The rabbit's turn came. But the rabbit seemed unafraid. He was even late to the lion's den, and the lion was furious. Why do you dare to come late? The lion roared. The rabbit explained that on his way to the den, he had been stopped by a mighty beast, another lion. The rabbit went on to say that the other lion had claimed to be the king of the forest. He had said, "That numbskull of a lion to whom you are going is a sneak thief. Whichever of us proves the stronger shall be king." When the lion heard this, he told the rabbit to lead him to the other lion. The rabbit led him to a well and told the lion that the other lion was hiding in the well. The lion, being a dreadful fool, looked in the well and saw his own reflection in the water and gave out a great roar. From the well came a roar twice as loud because of hello, the echo. And when the lion heard that roar, he decided that his rival was very powerful. He hurled himself down the well and met his death. And that is why they say intelligence is power. Buddhiryasya balam tasya. Now, when Sanskrit for You wanted to bring this quote on t-shirt, as it suggests an ancient Indian moral and moreover the legacy of Panchatantra. But now time has changed. To make this same moral relevant in today's time, we looked for the hero of today who exactly translates the essence of this verse. And guess who? Sherlock Holmes. He is not a hero who fights through actions and stunts. He is a hero of intelligence. We all started dreaming of becoming spies and detectives because of his stories. And that's exactly why we chose him for this quote. And here is our t shirt. So, friends, check out all of our designs on sanskritforyou.com. And for such interesting stories and videos, like, share, and subscribe Sanskrit for You.